Take 5.
That's our intro, guys. Yeah,
That's it. Dagger Innistrad. Fuck. What the fuck? Where are we? What happened? Did I get the baby bones? Starts patting self down. Scene.
Well, I mean, it's amazing what killing 2 ghouls does to one's confidence. And the big monstrosity thingamajig. Asta was great, and then we're here in the street. Was that a bleeding nightmare that we had? I fucking swear. Scene!
Main mission. We're finally out of that godforsaken house. So now we can hopefully focus on our mission of finding the congregation from the church that traveled into these lands. Note, I am starting to think I will not enjoy this mission, nor will I enjoy this location. Group status. Nothing much on the group. We fought some, so at least they're capable in that aspect. I will say this, I don't know what Astra transformed into, but it seems to be a very useful asset, so I will not bother him with details.
It fucking talked!
Undead killed. 3 ghouls. 1 giant undead baby creature. No new updates on the beast. Other noteworthy items. None really come up, but at least we're out of that stupid house.
I love it here.
Insane.
Love it. Great time to be alive.
Yeah.
Hey.
Normally, it's, you know, it's normally Elodie's journals are a pan to the notebook, which is just a list of everyone's sins. Notebook is panned to all of your names are written there with, there's nothing written down currently in the list. It's like it's blank, the newest like list, and underneath that is scrawled in hasty handwriting, I hate this place. What is that? Question mark, question mark, question mark. End scene.
Solid.
Yeah. I take this form with a heavy heart and pray that no friends die by my hands or theirs. You may think I am but a mere vessel of destruction. It may seem like you have control in my life right now, but you really don't. Your presence only makes me stronger, braver, kinder, and wiser. I choose how I think, what I speak, and how I love. You'll never be able to touch those things. Never. The fear of your name no longer haunts my soul because I know that my soul belongs to me, and only me. My soul will run, leap, and tower over your attempts to pull me down into despair. Those who surround me will fight with me, to let it known that we will not surrender. You see, beast, you do not own me. I own myself, and I will survive.
So it's a diesel week, y'all.
Yeah. This is the kind of cardio I pay for. Did we establish if we have a wolf boy or a human boy on the street with us by chance?
I think a human boy.
Human, yeah, I thought it was human.
Cool.
I just need everyone to know that when Diesel said "I will survive," I did start singing in my head.
Oh?
Oh no.
Hold on, let me mute myself before this happens.
Hey, what the fuck?
So I could use more of that. No, that'd be great. That was wonderful.
Hey, Asta. I have some questions.
Yeah, sure.
We don't know these things.
Yeah, I know.
Sure, we have questions.
Who are you?
You-
Who are you?
Guess what, fam? If past is precedent, he may not fucking know.
Yup.
I am simply a man. That is all
Yeah,
I am.
yeah, sure. Okay.
We have evidence to the contrary.
It was all a dream.
Is a man.
Are they boarded?
Okay. Look, in comparison to when we were running through it, fleeing the fog for our lives versus now. Does it look the same? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay.
So where are we? Looks to the
locals.
locals.
Do I know where we are?
I mean, big towering mansion on a hill seems kind of.
Kind of like we would have heard of that.
Oh wait, that's where we were headed when we came across a ghost town.
We made it.
Okay.
Sort of. Yeah. Looks to be about where we're supposed to be.
All right. So
All right.
I don't
Next
remember.
question.
Yeah,
How
what
did
were
we get
doing after
here?
that? Yeah. Right. So we were in like a creepy ghost plane version of this town. This one's alive.
It's lively for Stensia.
When I say alive, I meant there are actual living people here.
We haven't seen anybody yet.
You said there were lights on. There were no lights on.
That doesn't mean
before.
people, though.
Yeah,
Apparently,
but there were no lights on before, so that's a change.
Real quick, is our cart and horse here?
Oh God.
Please, Dean. Please.
Okay.
I didn't need that side quest again. Thank you, oh
Thank you.
benevolent one.
Link is,
Pause real quick. What was that side quest?
Going out and getting another cart. And most people left most of their like
Belongings.
belongings, and not just like, oh, the little tidbit I rolled for, like my entire alchemy kit sort of nonsense.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oof. Be rough.
Link's
Right.
gonna tend to the horse and cart.
Well, what time of day is it currently? Like, is it close to evening? Is it midday? Like, what are we talking about here? Okay, well, let's try to find living
Room
humans.
and board.
Yeah, living humans. Okay. Say hello to her. She's going away now.
Oh no. Let me
Bye,
see.
puppy.
Bye, Scarlet.
She's being a brat, and I can't take her anymore. Go away.
Hmm.
Village, small townstead. So how? So I have a question. We can see this mansion all the way up here, so this is like pretty high elevation then. Oh, that's the church. But still, if we could see that from way over here, over all these buildings, that's got to be decent elevation. Okay.
And then there's a bigger elevation behind.
Okay. All right. That is a. I'm trying to gather the topography of the land. Ah, overlooking this little. Got it. Gotcha. Remy, were you making a face at me wanting to understand the topography?
No. I understand wanting to understand the topography. I'm over here, I'm like, yeah, it would be nice to know, like, what are all the levels here?
Okay.
Promise.
I don't trust you at all.
You should. I would absolutely fucking tell you if I was making a face.
All right. Let's go find people.
Or a place to
That's
stay.
That's a great idea. However, before we, I don't know, see anyone else, I need to have a conversation. I don't know if anyone else does.
I'm looking at you. I look at Asta. I look at you. I look back at Asta. And I'm just like, on the street? You want to have a conversation on the street?
Yeah, because his new friend he introduced us to talked. I thought he was mute. It was a little disconcerting, so I was hoping to just get a little bit more information about that bit, because I'm pretty sure that's not normal.
Have you had many run-ins with the normal?
Like, see Asta very like eerily quiet, and he just looks up, and he just looks like heavy bags under his eyes as he looks at you. Yeah, I do owe you a conversation, but I prefer not to do it in the middle of the
On the street. Yes, correct.
That's fair. I was mostly just checking to make sure it was in fact Ansel or Asta who answered. Cool. Tally ho. We're not rested, right?
We are.
Dean says we are. Post our level up, we are also rested.
All praise be!
Thanks, Dean. Question real quick. Are Ansel and Elodie still covered in blood? From the ghouls that... Cool.
Wait, I'm covered in blood?
So, remember when I slashed that ghoul and it, like, splattered all over you, and then I slashed another ghoul and that splattered all over Ansel?
Right. I'm looking for a water trough in an alley somewhere.
Itzy was very glad we did not do the sins this week.
I was a little bit distracted. Yeah, water trough, please, before we enter a building.
Nah.
Ansel don't care.
Ansel, do not. This is my work uniform, baby.
At least, yeah. Yeah, I will clean up my face and my hands. My clothes I can wash later, but I would like to not be a gross. Propriety needs to be maintained.
Itzy will hand you a handkerchief. I'm gonna assume I have a handkerchief.
I think
Just
That
kidding.
is a. Oh my. That's. Ansel looks at you almost betrayed. Like, how dare you? Some of the teachings stuck.
when you hand it to me, I do inspect the embroidery in the corner where to see if you have placed your initials correctly in the corner, and make like a little bit of a face because I'm sure your embroidery was terrible.
Or is this the handkerchief Asta gave you?
Oh.
No, I'm not gonna give out the handkerchief that Asta gave me.
No.
That's
And
Asta.
I like
That's
use it to
mine.
like pat, dry off the water and then I give it back. It's like the
Excellent.
this is yours.
I will give you back your handkerchief. Like Itzy will offer the handkerchief that Asta gave earlier and was just like, thank you for that. Briefly. Real nice. Very good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So it's Elodie doing the talking for getting us into a place. Do we see any signs?
Oh, the one who needs to be doing the talking is not present. I will gladly investigate to find us a place.
I'm actually very charismatic, so I could do it if we need it.
I can find. I'm an oak. My charisma's average. I can investigate to find us a place with living humans.
Do that. I got a +2.
Dean, can I investigate? Yeah,
Winks in
And-
the cart, moving the horse.
yeah.
Can we move south? That seems to be the main street.
Mhm. Yeah. Strangers, they're freaked out. That's fine.
Statsies.
I will head that direction and look for the one that looks the most like a lodging place or a tavern. Mhm.
Sounds good to me.
Good enough. Let's work. And we'll just Do we recognize them?
So, gonna go up to the barkeep. Seems a good place to start. How much gold do I have before I start this whole conversation?
Money do any of us have?
Equipment. There we go. Okay. So I'll approach the barkeep and kind of knock on the bar and say, "So, are there any rooms for rent for the night and maybe a meal? I don't know about you all. I'm a bit hungry.
For some reason, I feel quite full.
Oh no!
Maybe something to drink then." But, addressing the barkeep just for rooms and board. Should we have gone to the church? Would the church just automatically provide room and board?
Oh, speaking of the church though, did I find the baby bone? Did I have it? Damn. Maybe it was all a dream.
Not there instead. Sorry. So, we were just looking for room and board for the night, if possible. What's your rent rate per night? And how many beds per room? Gonna turn around and start counting everybody. I'm like, okay, so 2, 3, 4. Gosh. 4 rooms?
No expense.
We can also leave. That seems a bit rude. I'm gonna get a meal.
Yeah, buy some food, but that's a very expensive rent rate.
About how far is it to the church from here? Say we were walking. Do I know that by it's night soon? Like, is it like it's 6:30, the sun goes down at 6:45, or is it like, you should probably see about making your way, but you probably have a little bit of wiggle room?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll ask him point blank then. Would we have time, do you think, pop over to the church before nightfall? Well, everybody want to hurry?
Not particularly.
That is fair. I got 2 gold for the night. If anybody wants to get the other half.
Sure. You can check out the church in the morning.
Morning, yes.
And a meal,
Yes.
Eric. What's the price for a meal?
Could be included, correct?
Is there anything worth eating here, Eric? Right. Okay, well, thanks for your help, Eric. Go over to the guy with the ledger.
In pieces.
I'm so ready. What a fucking name. Ismark the Lesser.
Don't you usually, I don't know, get that name later?
I would think.
He might
But
have
also-
a cousin who is only but a few years older, who's already earned the greater title. So.
Just talking to Eric over there, and we're trying to rent rooms for the night and possibly get a meal if we can. Ah. 1, 2, 3.
At least some water for
Yes.
baths.
That's fair enough. Mm. Do I, excellent, that sounds fine. Do I pay you? Okay, so 2 gold from me.
I'll get the other 2.
You.
We can.
That's for the night, if we can. Where are the rooms exactly? Mhm. Mhm. Gotcha. So just any room then. All right.
How? Just sorry. How do you keep a solvent inn with no tenants and no food? Do you just have a lot of very heavy drinkers in town?
Congrats, you have a roof. It just happens to be a big roof. Is there a person in those beams like the picture?
Is there a person?
I was like, I don't know
Oh
if that's
my
just
word.
Dean.
I thought it was just another puka. I was like, okay, cool, yeah.
Cool, excellent. Just thought I'd ask. I thought it was gonna be one of the elephants in the room. No, it's good. I'm being silly. Like, it's all good.
Me giggles.
So I guess we should figure out who's sleeping with who.
Well,
Yes.
you mentioned water for
Bath water.
washing.
Mm, true.
Like, I know it doesn't seem to be a high priority, but if you haven't noticed, Ansel gestures to self covered in blood still. It'd be nice.
Yes. Very nice. Yes. I think all of us could do with bath.
More interested in where the water, where we need to
Yeah.
get the water from.
Yes. Correct.
Do you have a rain barrel? Oh, I'm getting there. I'm getting
Mhm.
there. I'm assuming if you were to have travelers, it would also service the horses. Oh, cool.
Is there an establishment that sells food stuff in short walking distance?
Is there someone in need of gold who has bread in walking distance? We'll see what we can do.
Yes.
Being the native Stensian, I'd be glad to cook us a meal.
Yeah, but we've already paid for our rooms, and we might not end up in the same place we left. I look over at Ro and Idzy like, all right,
I got you.
I will offend them when I open my mouth. Like,
So we've also learned that so will Ro. So
So I will. Y'all go take a bath, however order you want to do it, and I will go talk to the bitter hearts. And I look over at Aston, like, do you want to join me? At least, I mean,
oh yeah, you were traveling with them.
well, I mean, he was traveling with some. They're not all the same.
Not
Yeah,
traveling with them for long, but I am from Stensia, so maybe perhaps it'll help with the rapport.
I'm thinking of making a stew.
nice, good vegetable stock.
Yes, absolutely.
stone
so
stew.
we're
Let's
gonna
go.
go over.
I'm gonna go put the horse up.
Nice.
I am gonna go inspect this storm thing barrel on the roof and figure out the bath situation.
Welcome to
I
Stensia.
have
Welcome
soap
to Stensia.
because I am that hoe.
Stew.
Yeah, old school shower. It's fine. Used it before. I have my own soap though.
We're going to the Bitter Hearts. I think we were. You're muted, by the way, Remy.
Hey, what's up, Cam? Thank you.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say before we head over towards the Bitter Hearts, and as they go up, Asta would grab Izzy's hand and just pull her to the side for 1 second,
Go for it.
and speaks in Stensian to her.
Yes, excellent.
How is that
So-
secret when we're in Stensia, though?
Take it from the rest of us.
That's fair.
Yeah. If we are to do this conversation later, I need a favor.
And what can I do for that?
Several things, in fact, because you are from Stensia. How much do you know about the families that live in Stensia?
Well, let's find out, buddy. So, yes.
Bling.
Bling. Because I was about to say I don't know how to do that with the backstory and everything. Blings are better.
And I get
now
mad if he
it's-
says,
And
yeah,
now it's
and
a
I get
meme.
mad if he says blind check because that's not what it is. It's a bling check.
It's a bling check. I feel like I'm also like doing like one of those like Mario in Mario Party where you're like bling, like to get your. How many
Mario
spaces
Party.
can you move?
I think you have to have your token out to do the bling check, right?
Yeah,
oh,
we
good.
so
Yeah, I
cool.
pressed it and I was over here just like I did the thing.
I thought that was happening. I was like,
Yeah, I got you.
Should we all just drag them out?
yeah, let's do it. Let's show everyone. Mm-hmm.
Bling.
I can remember how to do it. I know how to do it. I know how to do it.
Bling for 3.
I don't.
What the fuck? Okay, select. Did that one work? I'm sending them. I am pressing the plate. Okay,
I feel like we have to do this every time.
how both? Or,
That's kind of hard to explain.
okay, how about how much is you versus him?
Yeah.
Like, what
still
even
hard
are?
to
Does he have?
explain.
Does he have pronouns? What are they?
What's his
Just-
name?
His
Ooh,
favorite
that
color.
I require from you, perhaps, if you could help. If he is to come out,
Mm.
I need 2 things. I need you to place these manacles on me. As he puts his bag, because if he comes out and there's nothing that excites him, he tends to go on the rampage. And it generally lasts for about 10 minutes until I can get him back inside.
Got it?
But if it becomes too much, or you need him to stop, and I'm only trusting you with these words, you just have to say, Max, your watch is over.
Did he just give you like his kill card? What the fuck?
So when you hand Itzy the manacles, she like looks at them for a second, and like you can see her, or you can see them mouthing the words, not saying them out loud. Doesn't know what they're gonna do if you're like you, and like, Max, your watch is over. Like reciting it to themselves, and she kind of looks up at you and goes, "All right, that is something
Must
that I
be
can handle."
Instantian.
Yes. Then- Mhm. Okay. Where to put it on my character where nobody else will really take notice, but so they are easy access. I think I have a pouch. I'm gonna put it in the pouch. And, you know, wouldn't be the first time.
Oh,
Not that hard.
Damn.
Never ever watch the streams of our Monday games, Mish.
No. Never.
never come to my Monday game, ever.
Got it.
Well,
I think
there,
Asta can't come to the Monday game either at this point.
Like, don't ever ask to come to my in-person game. Meredith's going to, and I'm gonna tell her she shouldn't.
All right. Well, that was my entire like motivation for moving to Dallas. So
I mean, you can join one of them now that we've split into two, but the other one.
Yeah.
It's the combination of people leads to we're being recorded, so I'm just not going to say.
Excellent.
have they fucked a
Definitely.
dead
Your
dragon
face says it all, by the
before?
way. So,
'Cause, like,
yeah.
Oh, when we're not being recorded, Alex, I will tell you some things.
Beautiful,
Love it.
beautiful. All right.
Yes. I am gonna, glance at us and say, do you want to grab the vegetables with me afterwards? Do you want to stay here?
I mean, I'm more than capable carrying a few vegetables, so yeah, I can come.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's grab veggies first, and then can we swing in to talk to Bitterhearts? I want to see what I'm working with before I haggle. Yeah,
Yes,
I would say it's
potatoes.
technically after. Yeah, but yeah, because the compensation. Are there onions? Good. We're fine then. It's gonna have flavor. Mm-hmm. We'll leave some because we're not going to take all of it. We'll just take what we need for our stuff.
Actually, quite impressive that they are actually growing stuff on the soil in an instance, yeah.
And with the amount of light that they're getting, there's no way that they'd really get a full harvest out of anything.
No. Harvesting.
Can we also get a? I'm going to say to Acid, was like, can you also grab a bucket of water?
I could, yeah. I would look for a bucket of water.
Well, for the soup. Very serious business soup. Love it. Little rest never hurt anybody.
Yeah, perhaps maybe you should just get the pot and just put the water in the pot straight away instead of double handling. I'll go. I have cooked before. I'll get the stove going and whatever they've got, perhaps.
Wonderful.
If that's exactly, we've all got our injections. It's all good.
All right, cool. Asta and I are on cooking. We are doing the sustenance for the team. And Asta, you are getting a bowl of broth. It won't have any veggies in it, but you're getting a bowl of broth because you're a grown person. You need all the nutrients.
Yeah, I'm so lucky. But perhaps we should go talk to the bitter hearts before we start cooking. You know.
Absolutely.
Oh no.
Is that a baby? Which means it was a baby.
Yeah, as a baby.
It's a baby.
That's what a baby sounds like.
But yeah, so we grabbed veggies, we went inside. If anybody else's turns up. Just wondering, not meaning to interrupt. I'm going to make some stock, a little bit of soup. I'd be glad to share it with you if you had anything else that we could put with it. I have these, and I gesture to the vegetables between Asta and I. I have these vegetables, but if there was more, you know, I would be fine to share if you wanted. Pretty decent. Cooked through for Stensian vegetables before, and you know, while I don't do it as often now, still have the knack.
Trust me, she's quite capable.
Well, I have some onions. If there was anything in the way of maybe some bread, I could also bake if you had some flour to start off with. Pretty sure I could rummage through and find some salt. But yeah, just looking for something simple. If you had meat, that'd be great, but I don't think that that's really happening right now. Need to give up your goat. Tell you what, I'll still bring over some broth. And then maybe, if we're... because I'm not really sure what our plans are tomorrow night, but we can come by and I can cook for the camp, if need be. Onions, potatoes. I think we got a bit of cabbage in there. I have some... soup? Is she cute? Are we... like, we could do this. Is she cute?
Roll for
Because
cuteness,
Meredith
please.
is not here, hotness roll.
Hotness roll. I have soup. We got some
What are you
soup.
gonna take one for the team? Okay.
Wallflower. Got it.
wants the whole fucking tavern?
I'm not really in the market for acquiring houses or taverns. Just trying to make some soup. But they're back at the camp, right? I don't know how to acquire the tavern. It's not really into the things that I'm wanting at the moment, so I'll bring some broth by. But I don't need the sheep. Appreciate it very much though. Sorvia, was that her name? Yeah, I'll say her name. Be like, thank you, Sorvia. I know exactly where to find you. Go into the kitchen.
Well, that was fruitless. In more ways than one.
Might get goat tomorrow night. Who knows? Get goat. Don't get goat. Get goat. I'm gonna go make stew.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
I'm
that just
helping
means it's gonna be
Izzy
the
make
greatest
do.
soup ever, guys. Come on.
This is about to be fantastic. I have a question. Remy assumed that there would be salt. However, salt is a hot-ass commodity in most cultures. Is
Yes.
there even salt?
That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's right.
Onions are what the reason onions are the thing that I asked for is because we can get some flavor from the onions.
I would have asked them for some salt.
I wasn't gonna barter with Sorvia anymore. Wasn't really what I wanted.
Not what you wanted for your life?
Not what I wanted for my life. Do I need to explain to you how I'm gonna cook this stew?
Performance check.
Survival? So you want to give me a little help?
Yeah. I was gonna say, I definitely would. I'm basically like every husband in the kitchen. I just like hand a spoon and stir a thing every now and then.
The best sous chef.
Best sous chef. Is that an advantage or is that a plus something? I can't remember. Cool. Okay. I got an 11. Yes. All I wanted. Very basic. Yep.
Quite effort.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't poison us. Congratulations.
Thank you. I said I'd bring some to the Bitter Hearts.
Did they
I'm a-
contribute literally anything?
No, there was a promise
Oh.
of a goat tomorrow.
Well, then they can fuck off.
They can have tomorrow's stew. Fine. It's okay. I rolled an 11. There was not much going on with that.
Yep. Take the one farthest away from the ship and put our horse in there.
Does our horse have a name?
Horse.
I understand that that's Wink sensibilities, so I can't be disappointed, but I am disappointed.
Okay, horse 1.
I don't know if that makes it any better.
Once Wink has the horse and cart pretty much set up to where he feels like no one's gonna bother him. You said before that it wasn't like raining, but it was like sprinkling a bit. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Wink's gonna within this area undress and wash off
So, sorry, in the fenced-in area?
near the stables.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wink just running around naked. It's fine.
I now have to grapple with this new world I live in where Wink is a nudist, and it's gonna take some time.
You're not prepared.
I'm not.
Okay. I have self-cared while all of this was happening and have cleaned myself and my hair. I have attempted as best I can to wash my dress that is dirty, because I do have a second dress that is in my inventory. I do have another pair of clothes. I have washed, and I will then proceed to come inside and scare Izzy if necessary, because my hair is down. And while we are eating, that my self-care thing that I did the other night, while we are eating, I'm brushing the hair, and then I will plait it. There will be no stress. I have taken care of myself. And I do not leave my soap out, but if anyone asks, maybe I'll let them use it, but they have to ask, so. But my soap is not available and for free for alls. You gotta ask. Because I do smell nice now.
Ansel's just getting her armor clean.
I don't armor. What is that?
I am going to, once I finish bathing lightly, I'm going to put my gear back on and do a little scouting around this area.
I will clean my equipment and polish the silver of my fans and hairpins. Far away from Ast, I will sit like I'll pull them out to like start doing it. Realize that I'm sitting like diagonal, and we'll just kind of like get up and scoot farther down the table and polish and clean my silver weaponry.
I appreciate that your soap was hitting the nose quite hard and irritating me.
Polish, clean. Cleaning all of my things.
Can I troll her? Does she seem undead? Okay, if she's just doing the same thing over and over, I'll think she'll. Oh, what if I head in the opposite direction? Do I notice anything else, or listening? Behind me, or what? Well, Wink is no fool, and it seems that he's become more dangerous as the night passes. So Wink will make his way back to the tavern.
Made soup.
If you hand him some soup, he will take
There
it.
is a bowl of soup. I hand it to Wink.
Yeah, Wink takes it and will sit and eat.
Thank you for eating Itsy soup.
Yeah, yeah.
Let go.
Oh no.
Uh,
I don't think I have. It looks like it was set to the headset mic.
shit.
Well, maybe I can go back and overdub. Try to remember what I was saying.
It's so itchy.
Well, you know, this is my life. This is why I shouldn't be allowed to run technical stuff while I'm trying to DM. All right, I need a personal assistant. That's what I need. Who works for high fives and great jobs.
I see the issue now.
Right. All right. So we are back. You guys are about this time finishing up your soup, stew, whatever. It's definitely getting late. Like your bodies can tell it's getting close to that bedtime. Your bodies are starting to kind of wind down a little bit. Your eyes start to get a little bit heavy.
Try
Is
not
the
to go. I tell the group, try not to go outside anytime tonight. I don't know what's out there, but there's something there. Also, a lady selling pies. I wouldn't find that strange if it was in the middle of the day, but it's nighttime, and she's going door to door selling pies.
That's fair. That is a little bit odd. So, who's bunking?
Don't
I'm gonna
really
go to
care.
a room, and then
Yeah,
if
I'm just
anybody joins, great.
Yep. Just gonna go to a room and lay down.
Yep.
I'm gonna intentionally not go to Elodie's room.
That's probably wise.
3 girls are fighting not to stay in a room with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just happy
Do you
to
have
just take
hydrocortisone
whatever.
cream?
I've already put stuff.
Well, you've scratched it all off by now.
Alright, continue, Asta speaking.
I was just simply saying that I'll just sit in a room, don't care by myself or someone else.
You know what?
Did we want
It
to
will literally just move.
Yeah.
It will just. We all just. For just keeps getting pushed back, pushed back.
No! Ansel was like, oh yeah, we're all gonna go up and then squeeze into one room, anyone who wants to talk, because y'all wanted it to be private.
I will invite Asta to come into this. I'll open a door and look at Asta and be like, it's here.
She's propositioning you.
She's what?
No, I'm joking. Sorry. It's Giggly Remy from Break. It's fine.
Remy, I'm
yeah.
gonna kick you out.
If you didn't say that, Ansel 100% would.
So, what exactly is happening? Do you just want me to come into the room? You can ask me a whole bunch of questions, and that's it.
I don't know what they're going to do, to be entirely honest.
Well, I mean, I had some heartworm medication. Of course, that's it.
Okay. But this is tit for tat, correct? I get to ask questions as well. No fairness.
Cool.
Yeah?
And I'll go into a room and
Oh,
sit
just
down.
like asterisk, you get to ask questions.
This will be probably the only time that I will allow you to speak to the other one.
That's fair.
Two separate. Two
In the
separate
room. In the
things,
room.
got it. Interesting.
So we're all gathered. All of us that are going to be gathered.
I guess I'll get to go first.
Wink's probably over there like, wait, you guys want me to get closer to you and listen to you talk instead of going to sleep, and it's not about undead?
I will, if we're all sitting, I guess, because I wouldn't think that these rooms have a desk and chair. I'm gonna sit next to Asta. Just in case we need to know who's sitting next to whom.
I sit across, unlike, I assume it's just like two twin beds parallel, so I sit across from Asta.
Yeah, I'm sitting across.
Okay. Firstly, my question. You'll come into Stensia carrying and building silvered items. What exactly is your goal in Stensia?
Mission from the church. They sent a rather large inquisition in. No inquisition or message from them came out. And the A team went in. The B team went in. The C team went in. And so we're all that's left.
I guess that would explain a lot.
Don't it just?
Just to be 100%. You said that they sent him in. Did they send it into Stensia or they sent it into this mist that we traversed into?
The last place they were seen was in the valley, so I assume everyone has passed through the mist. However, the last we heard was from the Legion before the mist went up. So it goes to reason that they got in, just none of the search parties, if the creepy walking things we saw on the way in are any indication. Or they made Bitterheart friends and they're all having like English tea and crumpets somewhere.
So you're simply sent in here to find out what happened to these other A, B, C groups?
No,
No,
it's
the original group.
the original group. They seem to have written off the first three, so that doesn't really. It
Bode
doesn't
well,
give me
no.
warm fuzzies, if
No.
I'm honest. But no, they are more interested in the 100-person
Something
strong.
like that.
Yeah,
Yes.
like not an insignificant number of people, including a very popular, important
Yes.
inquisitor. So more that we were sent to get
Bring
them,
that
and
person
ideally bring that person home. Yeah. Or news of them, or
Do you
whatever
have
it
any
may be.
leads in regards to the fact of where they are? Or are they just simply in and gone?
The lack of communiques was kind of the issue. So, outside of the Stenwall Valley, no, we have
Nothing.
no their
Okay.
original path was to enter through Kessig and head north. So, if anything, we can retrace their intended path, but given everything that's happened, it doesn't seem like a completely safe assumption to assume they were just marching along on schedule.
Well, I guess it's your turn to ask. Unless there's no questions that want to be asked, we can all just go to bed.
No, I
Just-
do.
Just to clarify, the other person is in fact a friend and not a foe.
From what I understand, it's a friend and a foe.
Well, that's delightful.
Let's just say he was there for me in my hardest times. Popped up and saved my life, carried me through all sorts of torture and turmoil. He has been there for me when I needed him. But he's also been there when I don't need him.
We to expect reoccurring visits?
Only when I allow it. Sometimes when the moons are high and full, he does come out to play. But this place seems to hide the moon. So for now, we are safe.
Right. Okay.
When should we be worried about him?
Be honest, you should always be worried about it. As I am always worried about it.
It? Him?
Yes, pronouns are very important.
He simply exists. It exists. They exist. She exists. Whatever they want to be on the turn or on the day.
Oh, gender fluid. Cool, cool,
We
cool,
love.
cool. Respect. Love that for you.
What is the best way to point them in the direction of our enemies if a situation comes up like that?
Wink, you
Oh.
joined!
Literally flips around like Wink's here. What?
Wink was just like in a corner.
No,
Ye-
behind the curtain in the window.
He's just Aragorn sitting in the corner watching.
Because he's 5 foot, you guys are all just standing at height length, and so you look around and you don't see him. You just hear a voice and you look down and like, wait.
For you, my friend, you simply just have to blink 5 times.
I don't think that will happen until hell freezes.
Sorry, that was my attempt of humor. It was not exactly the greatest.
It
but-
was excellent.
It was wonderful.
That is, his question does also get to the crux of why I wanted to have a talk. Because as you've said, he comes out when you need him, i.e., when you, and one could, 3 little dots. Therefore, we are in danger. And those are usually, like, I don't know, in the face of a giant demon baby monster. I don't really want to be looking over my shoulder to see if, does he, like, need snacks? Like, you see how that's non-ideal.
Exactly, this whole thing is not ideal, but we have a conversation prior to transformation into the regards of the deal of what's happening. He does
heard that last
see
time.
everything. And he loves the stronger the foe, the better and more excited he gets. He does see you all as people, I should say. But people that are important to me right in this very moment.
So
No.
not snacks.
You are not snacks, merely a means to hurt me if something were to happen to you. But him and I, they have very good relationships for the time being.
So the Itzy getting hurt nonsense.
Was going to ask, yes.
Right.
Was that because I bled?
The smell of your blood did remind us of many of the Stensian warriors back in our day. And once it hit her nose, his protective nature came out.
That's
You
good to know.
see, he does like to protect,
He is a friend when he wants to be.
but there are many people in Stensia and many a foe. So it's good that he respects to see that you are a friend right now.
Do you have any other questions?
I
We've been asking quite. Well, we've been asking a lot. It should be nice to trade turns, Ansel.
You want to ask, is this going to be an issue going forward?
I'm fine.
What are we supposed to call your friend? Should, I don't know, they be out and we need to...
He likes to be referred to as Beast.
Got it. Right.
I love that so much. Sorry.
No, in character, Ansel like kind of covers their mouth and is like, he gets that's kinky, right?
He's quite rude and obnoxious and a jerk most of the time.
Didn't know if he would get like crude human humor, like. So, my other question, to the best of my understanding, I didn't spend a ton of time in Kessig. Like having conversations, getting to decide, having any sort of like id left. That's not usual.
You familiar with how people compensate for pain? See, in Stensia, a lot of people get tortured, strung up. At first, he was just a figment of my imagination, just trying to get me through the pain. Slowly but surely, he manifested into, well, as you see, somebody who could protect me.
So he
A
just
partnership.
so this is like a convergent evolution sort of thing where he just so happens to look similar to a afflicted other. Are werewolves still a thing, or is this now like are there werewolves in Kessig still? And this is
Yes.
just a different
Yeah,
case?
yeah,
Okay. I didn't know if we rewrote lore for this, so I was like, wait, hold on.
No.
So yeah,
No.
convergent evolution, and it just happens to look like our friends in Kessig, um, who don't have, as we'll say, a cordial of relationship, and definitely didn't manifest their own demons.
Transformation is different for everybody. I'm just different to the others. For me to survive the transition into the curse, the beast was manifested. It was my way of coping with the pain. With him and with life.
Okay, we will have one issue that we need to talk about.
Gladly.
As I've said with the other members of the group, I am personally hunting a creature called the Beast.
One of you has to go home and
I
change.
know it may become confusing because that is what it is known in other areas. So if I mention the Beast without talking to you, Asta, it is not mentioning the other you. I just wanted you to know that.
You see Asta like look over towards you, like, and he starts to smile, and then this whole like you could see him just like whispering something under his breath. He's like, he he can't yet. That's fine.
Also, I know the Beast is not you. I've seen that creature totally different in form. Unless you can just turn your head into like a fiery blue skull.
Well,
have to admit that.
no, I cannot do that. But there are two transformations to what I am.
There's more.
Our mouths all became the exact same shape. We were all just
A
like,
little like.
That's in character. That's in character. Won't even.
Yes,
So-
that
It's the one that we saw. Is that more like the middle stage, or is that the end stage?
that is basically the end stage. So when I lose control of myself, the other ones is when I'm in full control.
You just get a little furry.
You could say that. Just a little furry.
Just a little furry. Serious. Sorry.
No, I can turn into what you call a wolf.
Oh,
oh,
Like
so
the-
not like a half. I was imagining like a halfway if you took like him
Yeah.
and you and like.
No, not
No,
like
I
a lesser
think-
form
No.
of it.
I
no.
think the thing we saw is the halfway between man and wolf.
I just didn't know if it was like the quarter way. You know, like I didn't know if it was like a halfway between the halfway. So
Listen,
Shit,
the
he
beast
could
is
be a
literally screaming in my
dog.
head saying he's the full fucking way, and he's getting quite irritating right now.
do you just bring out the? Sorry, that was Remy as like. that was as Remy as we could get. So the wolf, just regular wolf. Yeah.
Yes,
Do you just do that when you want?
there is
you-
a time constraint and not more than once or twice a day.
Are
It is
you just-
painful.
A weird, like
Probably couldn't
spring
stop.
sage.
Can you talk when you're like a full wolf?
Are you a bigger wolf
No.
than?
No.
He's just straight up an animagus, and we're gonna get a dog slam. Let's go.
That's all I'm thinking. And like Wink
Okay.
can ride him into battle. Like let's.
Oh my
5 foot is not that small, guys.
Yeah, I fucking know I am 5 foot.
I was like, Remy and I are both tiny. Like,
Yeah,
I
and let me. I like.
fucking wolf into battle if I could. That's why I asked if he was bigger.
Okay.
I'm
that-
not going
none
to
of
lie
that
to
was-
say that doesn't make me happy to say that you would use me in such a way, but I would prefer not to.
Okay, so no riding of Asta. Got it. Just gonna take that off the to-do list. One of these days, I'm gonna play a character that's not miserably horny.
No, you're not.
no, you won't, because then you wouldn't be you.
Well, hold on. No,
Saoirse's
Saoirse
not that.
About as close
Seer-
as you got, right?
No,
Saoirse is
Saoirse-
ace.
Oh, but
That's
Saoirse,
right, okay.
Saoirse is instantably horny for knowledge and power.
That's fair. That is very fair. I did just
Yeah.
take all of that horniness and put it into her lust for power. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Y'all, just be glad that I'm not ace. Otherwise, I would be ruling this damn planet by now. Like, come on.
Oh God. You
I gotta
fucking
put this
would.
energy somewhere.
It's
Okay.
horrifying as a person. I just need everyone to know that. And the only reason we're not scared of her is because we're her friends.
I have no rebuttal to that. I'm fine. We might have to like, I don't know, work on some like maneuvers, because generally I fight with like a big slab of silver. And that seems like an accident waiting to happen. I would
Probably
though.
Best to talk to him about that.
Yeah, I am satisfied. Appreciate you answering our questions. It sounds like it's about as fraught as the rest of this fun time we've got ourselves into. So
Probably much
Okay,
less
so-
fraught than we thought it was going to be.
yeah, again, not used to there being like sentience per se. So excellent. I would like to come to an understanding with him, though.
I thought that you might say that. That's why I asked. If I am to bring them out, it'll be under shackle and chain.
Mm-hmm. Itzy just pulls out the manacles. We were prepared.
Oh, I thought for some reason you just carried those around. I was like, what are you, Wink?
Not wink.
Wink does have.
Opportunity.
Manacles are a very useful item for.
I was like, Wink
They
fucking
are.
bought them, so Wink's got them. Okay. I feel like I'm close, but I don't quite. You had just said that, like, because you and him have a symbiotic understanding, and you care about us, and we help protect you, that there was some sort of understanding. So why the shackles?
Cautionary?
Okay.
He's still a beast.
Oh, okay, cool. Got it. I think. Right. Makes sense.
So I'm gonna like look at Asa and be just like, so you want me to put these on now?
If you want to talk to the biggest yes.
Glance back at Ansel. Okay, cool. Clink, clink.
I guess as soon as all the shackles are up tight and taut, he will start to transform as he starts to grow larger in size and bones start to crack and the eyes start to change.
We should ask whether or not that's painful.
I think he said explicitly yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes, painful.
And as soon as he comes up, he's like has this big, eerily grin on his face, and he looks straight and Ansel. Oh, you want to talk? Let's talk.
Appreciate it. Don't want to take any more of your time? Is time the same for you? Anyway, any more than necessary.
Oh. I love time. I love to be out and enjoy. It's so cramped in Asta's head all the time.
It does seem very busy in there. Just wanted
Very.
to have a discussion with you as part of this duo and make sure we were at an understanding, just like we reached with Asta.
Oh, I understand. He points. I kill. Not you. Not yet.
All right, seems fair. Do I get to be privy to what defines the yet? Because if it's like don't throw radishes at you, I'll just avoid doing that.
There was. What was it? The woman. Very old woman. She said, when she first found out, it went something like this. When the moon of hunger rises, temptation of gluttony takes its form. Rises a beast from its slumber. A mere man becomes a werewolf. No gulf between right and wrong. No differences remain between foes and loved ones. I fear, don't come near unless it's death that you want. Fated to be chewed and devoured, or alive with no chance of survival.
Cool, so moon's bad and don't come close when you're hungry. Cool.
I think Snap
You're always welcome to come close when I'm hungry. I just may take a bite. That is all.
Might be into it, but I do like most of my limbs, so.
I would leave your limbs intact. I love to see them crawl away, bit by bit. Am I just here for your enjoyment? To discuss.
Is Diesel breaking in and out for everyone, or is that just me?
He's
Not
not
me.
breaking in and out. He's just pausing between stuff. I assume because his voice is taking a beating.
Yeah, that's.
It's okay.
Would bet. No, just wanted to make sure we were clear, and I think that's as clear as we're gonna get.
Well, I've only got a little while longer. I would like to enjoy myself. Shall we go for a stroll?
Pretty sure that was explicitly disallowed.
It's been a while. I mean, I killed the baby. Aren't I in need of a reward? Just the smell of fresh air. That's all I want.
Holy crap. The dingo literally ate the baby.
Dean. Oh no, Dean! It works on too many levels.
Dean.
God.
I was unmuting myself to be like, there's the window.
Can't
Go
recommend.
take a whiff. But I unmuted myself right as Dean goes, that.
Solid Dean.
I pull you out on my sled, and I like
No.
nudge my shield that's like behind the bed.
You know quite well, I don't like things made of silver.
And I don't like the idea of the whole town seeing you, and then we have to like kill them. I'd much rather find you something much more sporting in the forest once we get out of town.
You think I am just some animal that kills for fun? You're probably right.
Yeah,
I do.
100%.
All the time. I enjoy it. I'm like a wind-up toy. Once I'm stuck, I go all the way. That was a bad analogy.
I was
Need to
about
think
to
about
say,
that.
do you ever say anything that's not an innuendo, or?
Nope.
Oh,
I like to be
And like
mysterious.
as this conversation is happening, Elodie has her notebook and is just like has been like taking like small notes, and you see her just like just write something in a corner, like
Hey,
Just make sure to put it under.
what are you writing? What do you say? Very handsome werewolf, is that it?
Yeah, if you want to put down the sin of lust for me today, go right ahead, boo.
oh right, okay, can do.
She wasn't
Oh,
around for mine.
What did you
You can
do?
put
You were gone. That's fine.
you can put gluttony down for mine, 'cause I'm very hungry.
Oh yes, I did. Yep, I did hear that
Yeah.
part. Mhm.
Anger, I got anger issues too.
That's called wrath in the church.
I'm rude, very rude. I overstep my boundaries. I'm greedy. I like to take up all my time and just
Avarice.
enjoy every meal. Oh, you know what? No, never mind. See, I'm mysterious.
like, you know when you're like, you like done something and they just look at you like,
I loved getting that stare because I knew I got under their skin.
When he faced off against the other like demon, it was the most terrifying thing I had heard in a long time, and now I'm just like, what a
it's a puppy.
what a
It's an angry puppy.
bloodthirsty puppy.
Yeah. It's like when I see a shark and I'm just like, aw, you're just a little pup. You just got big jumpers.
I love him. New fave character, will protect.
Technically, I need to ask everybody this question, but
Yes.
since you're here, the Beast, I'm gonna ask you this question: are you aligned with any undead?
I only have one allegiance. That's to Asta. No one else.
Okay, he's not undead. I've checked that out.
Are you sure? He's not really alive either.
No, I checked him out. I can do this. And my sclers flick black and the room just gets a little bit colder around me. And then they go back and I'm like, see? Fine.
Yeah, but you see, the rarest thing in the world is to live. Some people simply exist.
Yeah, but that's not like what gets his goat going, so
He has a very specific thing.
You
Very
speak to me as if I don't know him.
Yes, but he doesn't really talk to anyone, so even in your observations, you might have missed. And she just kind of like does a general hand motion in Wink's direction. Like,
Hey, little man, you say the thing's called the Beast. Call me the Beast with a D.
I was worried for a hot sec that this was going to be a dark and serious game, but we have just like pulled that drifting Yui right back around towards Meme Town, friends.
Yeah.
Disney just bought our company and rewrote the character.
yeah.
Obviously, he doesn't feel like he's threatened, so he's not aggressive.
I love it 100% as a big fan
Yep.
of memes.
Yes.
All right. Well, yeah, not that I'm aware of. To Wink's question.
Yeah.
Here's the question.
Wink.
Are
We've
you
known each
aligned
other a
with
very
any
long time.
undead?
No. Wink, are you aligned with any undead? Do we need to check you?
Trust me, any undead that got close to me is now not undead anymore.
That's
They're
not
now
entirely
dead.
true.
What about the Beast?
That's fair. The
Oh, but
the
tell
all-knowing
me.
God.
I'm trying
Speaks
to
the truth.
deal with that situation.
Oh, that seems
So
like a
great.
sore point. I never let my prey get away, yet you did. Who's the real hunter here?
Oh my god!
Right. I'm going to go to bed now. And just like
Nighty night.
Night.
I am not pissing off Wink. I'm not. Goodbye.
As this conversation is happening, you all hear a loud commotion outside. Outside the building on the street.
No.
There's a window. I ask that we can peer
Yes.
out.
Yeah, there are like 2 windows, one above each of the twin beds.
I head
Peer out the window.
nod Elodie towards it and just stand between the beast and the
Yes.
window.
I'm
Um,
just glancing at the beast. the
So
entire
looking out
time.
the window, you can see the church up on the hill. An eerie green light suffuses the graveyard outside the church. From this light emerges a ghostly army wavering images of dofty women toting great swords, wood-wise men with slender bows, Cathars with glittering axes and halberds, archaically dressed sages, all emerge from this eerie green light. Most, if not all, adorned with the armor or vestments of the Church of Avacyn.
Okay.
Marching
will-
from the graveyard, they march down the street in a procession past the inn, clanging swords against shields, making noise. They exit the town and kind of looking, you see them heading up a road that appears to wind around the forest outside of the town. And after a period, they kind of disappear behind the trees, and then you see the kind of eerie green light of their torches making its way up the cliff toward the manor.
At least we know which way to go now.
I will lean backwards and turn, over my shoulder to Wink. Wink, I think I found some more undead for you.
We're gonna
You need
do
to
that
boost
now.
up.
They
Want me to hold you
do
up?
they do appear as white geists.
We don't have the supply to deal with them at the moment. We need more numbers.
Fucking shit.
Why aren't they sleeping? There's so many.
Yes, I think our investigation of the church tomorrow is well in hand.
I come.
Yeah, Asta's gonna bring you. Obvious. It's not like he can leave you here.
No, but like me.
We'll see.
If we need to scare somebody, how about that?
I promise I'll be a good boy.
You
I'll sit.
defo cannot say shit like that around me, son.
Yes, he can. Do it again.
If you would like
Down!
actually able to enter the building, you cannot go as you. You must go as Asta.
Oh, but please.
No.
This is
I did not
bullshit.
expect this weakness, and it is disconcerting to me.
I just want. Perhaps I can have a look. Just take the chains off for a second.
No.
But I'm so nice
No.
and lovely
No.
and
Still
charming.
no. Nope, still no.
No. We would take the chains off if we thought you were weak, and that's just silly.
I have been
But
a
I am
teacher
weak.
for a
I'm
very,
feeble. Look at
very,
me.
very
saw
long
it.
time. You
I give you the
cannot
puppy dog
bullshit
eyes.
me.
Yo, you fucking stop that! Ansel looks away.
Yeah, Eldie has stepped in and is like, I have been a teacher for a very, very long time. You cannot bullshit me.
You see, he starts to stand up and the chains go a bit taut. Fine. I'll break these chains one day. And I'll pay you back for that little fan attack. I won't forget.
What?
We have Asta
And-
now.
Ansel's over
No.
here.
I have
Yeah.
5 more minutes.
Melody is kind of like, like remembers, but also is like,
Sorry, I didn't hear the answer for Asta coming back.
No, he's
Said
got
no.
He's got 5 minutes on the timer, BB.
I mean, I can drop the facade if you want. And then we can have a real conversation.
I wait.
Okay, good. I've been waiting for the real conversation. So, our first objective needs to be finding a map. We are desperate need of locating any major areas.
We
Because
also should probably start hunting for food while we're out.
I also agree with that. We do need to start scavenging for food outside of the town.
There's a mercantile across the street if you want to look for a map tomorrow.
Agreed.
Or perhaps the church has one.
You realize where you are? This is Stensia. There's no game to be hunting. Vegetation is scarce. You think you can just walk out freely and survive?
No,
Well,
that's what you're for.
there's a population of town. They have to be eating something, unless they're eating all of those pies that woman had. In that case, we need to find her and take the pies.
I don't know if we should be eating the pies.
The great pie mugging of Stensia.
This werewolf is just like unhinged jaw. Now we can get down to the real business. And Wink's like, we need a map and supplies.
We need a cart.
We need a cart.
The only reason we came into this room for a conversation is because everybody's gathered so we can talk about our next point of the mission. We don't care anything about Ash's werewolf form.
Yep. No, that's on brand.
Ugh. Guys, we need to rename this campaign TLC because we got characters.
No, you don't even get a baby laugh.
You do for me. I'm weak. I'm
No, it was so beautiful because Remy was cracking up and Dean and Mish just looked the most disappointed in me they ever have. No, that's a lie. Mish looked more disappointed when I asked her why Zach wanted my number. Other than that.
That is like the most disappointed I have ever been in you.
Yes. Yes. Other than that.
Oh my god, I literally could not. That is a memory burnt into my mind.
I was like, well, maybe he needs homework help. And she's like, he's not even in the same major as you. You share no classes. What the fuck? I'm smart, not wise, guys.
Oh god. I'm gonna cry. I'm laughing so hard.
All right. Anything for the rest of the night?
No.
Any other dialogue?
Who is sharing my room?
Will.
Poor Ro.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm like, Rose not here.
That's the short straw.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's the thing. Y'all are literally drawing straws behind my back. Like, this is what's happening.
Yep.
She
Whoever
asks,
answers the
everybody just
Q&A.
holds their finger up to their nose.
I mean, I'm more than welcome to stay if you want.
No.
I thought
Wait,
you
just
had like
have you.
a
I'll sit
timer.
in the corner.
I mean, I'll take normal Asta, but I don't want you.
Oh. You hear that? No, he doesn't. Sorry.
Well, that's very interesting.
Does oh my
Does-
goodness, you
yeah.
live in his head. Hold
Oh.
on, does Asta have a type? Do you have
It
a type?
seems my time is up.
You just don't want to talk about your feelings.
I've been talking nothing but my feelings for the past 10
Yeah,
minutes.
but like, are there any cute wolf girls
but,
you
yeah,
like?
but, bye.
Bye, Beastie.
It was very mysterious.
Thank you.
Did he try to pretend like he was going through a tunnel back into Asta's head?
Yes. Yes.
It's like,
You're
mysterious. Oh, thanks. Oh my god.
And then he slowly transforms back to Asta.
Well, he was very good. He didn't even need any sort of slap on the wrist. Elodie would have done it probably.
Literally looks Asta dead in the face. I'm going to have to be a teacher. Like, you've made me pull out my teacher self.
Well, I'm
I-
actually quite smart, so
not-
perhaps we
no.
could learn off each other. I play
Oh.
chess. Do you want to play a game of chess?
Absolutely would love to. No, I meant more of the demeanor of having to apply discipline when people want to do things they shouldn't do.
Well, then
I
you
did
shouldn't
exactly
say you,
what
should you?
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you
No.
wanted to meet him.
I know.
And he didn't make an
No.
attempt to try.
I didn't.
I had a
quite-
blast.
That was great.
Oh no, it was very educational. I just I thought three former students was a lot.
He's saying he's very excited to be your student and can't wait to work closely with you.
We'll see if he can learn any manners at all.
Somehow I highly doubt that, but good luck trying.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Is it like super late? Do we even know? Dean? No.
Wink would know, as he heard when he was out in the street. He heard the church bell chime out.
Wink, what time is it?
The top of the hour. That was about, what did I say, 8 o'clock?
Yep.
It's been about an hour since, so maybe around 9 p.m.
That's not bad.
Play a game of chess right now. We can find a board. That's the important part.
Oh, I've got a board. Don't you worry about that. Hold on. Let me get in my package.
Oh, he's got one of those cute little magnet ones that fold up and hold the pieces inside.
He doesn't have a
Alex.
magnet one, but he does have this one that's like
Breathe.
made out of bone, and he presses it down.
So much. It's
He
a little
probably
travel one.
collected all those himself.
Oh my word, I am concerned.
He's emoting exactly what my brain is doing, so I'm thankful.
Idzi,
Yeah?
in the center of the chessboard is a sigil that you recognize as the Markov family insignia.
Itzy, could you be so kind and I'm fine. If you could unshackle me,
Yes,
that would be
absolutely.
great.
So sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought that was your chess handicap.
So that we can, play.
Wow.
My hands are shackled. I'm not as good at chess anymore.
If you're playing timed, that's probably an issue.
That's fair. I don't know. Most people tap the clock with the same hand they move their pieces with, though, so it really wouldn't be any different if you were using
Yeah,
both.
but the problem is if your hands are shackled together and you accidentally knock over a piece, counts as a
True.
movement.
Ooh, that's fair.
So anyway, yes, you're unshackled now.
I appreciate that, and
I'm
I
gonna tuck them
appreciate.
back in my bag.
Oh no, could I perhaps have them
Oh. Sure.
just in case?
You're not around, and
Well, I think there'll be a different issue with that.
What? I mean, you're more than welcome to have it, but
No. I meant if I wasn't around.
I meant more situationally, not
I
around.
understood.
Oh.
All right, cool. I'm glad we're all pretending to be mysterious today.
I was
Right.
told not to say a thing, so like I'm
No,
not saying
that
a
was
thing.
in character.
Oh, good, excellent, wonderful.
Okay.
Right. Chess
So
game.
you're gonna play a game of chess.
Yes.
yes, is that okay?
Oh no, we're sleeping in a different room. Knock yourselves out. Bye.
Oh. I guess I'm sleeping with.
No, but if you guys keep Ro up, I don't give a fuck.
I don't think Ro cares.
And neither do I. So
She
Ro,
can't fight back.
Ro has the thickest sleep mask and earplugs in, and is already, as soon as we stand up off the bed, just falls into it and rolls over.
Yeah, has
Solid.
beeswax shoved in her ears.
Jesus Christ. So So Itzy and Ansel go to sleep. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
All right. We are just going to end it there with everyone going to sleep for the night.
Yeah, but who wins our chess game?
I'm proficient.
Give me.
Are you specifically proficient in chess?
Yes.
I'm rooting for Asta.
I am not specifically proficient in chess. I am a pianoforte.
All right, give
You
me.
find one.
You're gonna give me contested intelligence checks, but Asta has advantage.
Before you roll, I am gonna,
Bet? We're betting?
yeah, Itzy, as we walk away, I just hold up a gold between two fingers and I'm like, our old Teach got some things up her sleeve, including that nasty fan.
That's true, but I just think, I don't know. I got a feeling about Asta. I'll take that bet.
I'm obviously giving myself, 2-to-1 odds, because I don't think, I mean, he fucking brought the chess set.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Alright.
That means nothing. It's like the guy who brings his own guitar to the bonfire and then spends the whole night tuning it instead of actually playing.
Or playing Wonderwall.
Okay.
Nah, I would
Dude.
like to...
Dean, a guitar can impress the person you want to impress. Bringing a chess set anywhere is not.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, just the aesthetics of having it actually might get you docked points.
Give me these rolls.
Yeah, intelligence check, say.
Right, in straight intelligence check, Asta has advantage. Elodie does not.
Alright.
Oh dear.
Asta's
Wow.
funny.
Oh dear.
Ah.
Level threes.
What? So the school teacher schools Asta in a quick game of chess, and I mean quick, like within like
Yeah.
5 moves, Asta's out.
You just see like Asta just boils in anger. The only time he really shows any sort of like disdain or emotion, he's just like, "What? You? Ow! You fucking kidding me? You are some sort of you schooled me. You shark, you."
And she literally was like, "Oh, I can show you what I can explain it to you."
Would you like me to teach you what you did
Give me
wrong?
Details, please.
When comes up is like, here, let me.
Would that count as monk-splaining?
Oh my god, I'm crying.
Oh,
What,
my
wait, you meant to tell me you knew
hurt.
what she was doing the whole time? I mean, I'm Grand Master. I'm like the best. And some school teacher from some church schooled me. You absolutely, positively ridiculous.
He takes his chess set and goes home.
Heavy-footed, just stamping the whole way out.
That's true. Where does he go? Because you were about to bunk with Elodie. So where are you going, dude?
No, I think he's going with he can go with Wink and I can stay here
Yeah.
with Ro.
When we get the chess set back, I want to match with you.
He's like, "Oh, that guy's horrible. I'll play him."
Wink's not an idiot.
We have some smart people in this this little club of ours.
Yeah, am I the kid who brought the toy, couldn't play with the toy, took my toy and went home?
Right.
He grabbed his chest. He grabbed the chest. Wink was about to like be like, it's like, I'll have a game. And then Aster's just like, shh, and just left and just like.
He's like, it's
You can't play with my ball.
back in the day, like you're the only kid on the block with an N64,
Yeah.
and then someone else comes over and just completely schools you in Mario Kart, and you're just like, "Well, this game is stupid."
God. GameCube days, man.
This is hilarious. I it's just funny to me because everybody has all these fun skills, and I'm like, I'm good at calligraphy and the pianoforte. A, we'd have to find a pianoforte or a piano for me to play, because I ain't
Huh.
carrying one of those around. And B, we haven't needed to write anything fancy yet.
Yet.
We
I
might.
can- I can mix drugs. I
Oh,
can
me
mix
too.
drugs. I got
can-
herbalism.
I can kill undead very effectively.
I was about to say Wings a one-trick pony, but then I was like, nah, he probably gets another trick for his other pony, though.
Well, this has been fun. I'm glad I got to finally use my 19 intelligence twice this game.
So proud of you.
I'm just gonna mark down my my 2 gold increase.
And I'm gonna mark out mine. It's good to be alive, isn't it? I'm
Before
just glad you
we
did a 2-to-1.
before we all vaporize, I got my new dice that I ordered in. They're really special and fancy. Do you want to see them?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna end the recording there. Have a good night.
Night night.